Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of Ico's Dungeon Quest Guides. My name is Zeal, and today we're going to run through the few quests available for the ancestral home of the Quillboar, better known to you as the Razorfen Kraul. Razorfen Kraul is a dungeon that comes with many twists and turns as well as different paths you can take to complete it. In this guide, I'm going to show you what I think is the best path to run for Horde players looking to complete every quest available for the instance. Located in the southernmost point of the Barrens, Razorfen Kraul is a 5-man dungeon appropriate for players of levels 25 through 30. Not many quests are attributed to this dungeon, so let's get started. One class quest for the warrior is available for Razorfen Kraul, and it is offered by Thungrim Fireglaze, who is located here when you reach level 20. There are many items you need to grab outside the instance, but for the purpose of this dungeon, you need to get a Vial of Phlogiston, which drops from the boss called Rugug. To find Rugug, just make the first left when you enter the instance, and follow the path until you find him standing in this nook here. Kill him and loot the vial to complete your class quest. To begin collecting your quest, start by going to the Apothecary in Undercity, where you will find Master Apothecary Farinel, who will offer you the quest Going Guano. You are tasked to bring him one pile of Kraul Guano, which is a substance that can be found off the Kraul bats found in the instance. Now hop on the Zeppelin and go to Orgrimmar. Once you get to Orgrimmar, go to the Flight Master and take a flight to Ratchet, where you will want to find Mibok Mizirix. Mibok will offer you the quest called Blueleaf Tubers, and he wants you to bring him 6 of these Blueleaf Tubers. To find these tubers, you need the help of a Snuffle-Nosed Gopher, and to get that and everything else you need for the quest, you need only look at the table to your immediate left. Make sure you collect the Snuffle-Nose Owner's Manual, Crate with Holes, and the Snuffle-Nose Command Stick. Once you have all 3, it's time for you to take a flight to Thunderbluff. The final quest you need to get is offered by Ald Stonespire, who is located here in Thunderbluff. He offers you the pinnacle quest of the instance called A Vengeful Fate, and you are charged to bring him the Heart of Razorflank, who is the final boss of the instance. You will be rewarded with either cloth shoulders, mail waist, or shield of rare quality. There is still one more quest to get, but it can only be found inside the instance, so if your quest log looks like this, you're ready to gather your group and head inside. Once you zone into the instance, you have 3 options. Remember that one of those options is to make that first left for the warrior class quest. You can take the normal route that most groups take, which will take you to all the bosses, but I suggest taking this route, which will clear out the ravine and make completing Blueleaf Tubers much easier. More importantly, it takes you straight to the quest you need to pick up, which is given by Willix the Importer, who is located in a tent. This is an escort quest, so the fact that you just cleared the ravine makes it drastically more easy. Along the way, Willix will be attacked by boars, so make sure he remains alive and you will complete the quest when he reaches the dungeon entrance. You will be rewarded with one of 3 uncommon quality rings. When you're in the ravine escorting Willix, you can also complete your Blueleaf Tubers quest instead of waiting until the end, but either way is fine. First click on the box with holes to release the Snuffle-Nosed Gopher. Then click on the Snuffle-Nose Command Stick and follow the gopher. When the gopher stops, a Blueleaf Tuber will spawn for you to collect. Move to another location and use the Command Stick again until you have collected all 6 Blueleaf Tubers. The next quest for you to complete is Going Guano, and that will drop off of the Kraul bats located in the caverns portion of the dungeon. Be careful not to pull too many of these bats, as their silence ability will greatly hinder your healer. The guano drops frequently, so you shouldn't have to kill too many to find it. All that is left now to complete is the quest A Vengeful Fate, and you need to kill the final boss of the instance, Charlga Razorflank. Razorflank is a pretty straightforward encounter, but does have a shield that can be a nuisance. Once defeated, make sure you collect Razorflank's heart, but also be sure that you loot the small scroll because that will start a follow-up quest which will lead to a quest you need for the dungeon Razorfen Downs, which will be detailed in a future video. You should now have all of your quests complete, and so ends your adventures in Razorfen Kraul. When you return to Apothecary Farinel to turn in the quest Going Guano, you will receive another follow-up quest, and this one will be for another dungeon called the Scarlet Monastery. It's called Hearts of Zeal, and will also be detailed in a future dungeon quest guide. Thank you very much for watching this video dungeon quest guide for the Horde. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to be notified of future content I create for Classic WoW. You can also follow me on Twitter at @IcosialClassicWoW, so just click on the link provided in the video description below. For some of the other content I have created, you can click on any of these links here. Thank you again for watching, and remember that not all pigs want to become bacon, and that's especially true if you pick a fight with Agathalos the Raging.